Alright, my mic should be. But I need to restart the game. Stressful. Stressful. Very, very stressful. Because now my game doesn't have any sound. Alright, back with the webcam. I also was great enough to knock my my green screen over. Panic mode. Please, game, load up. I have 1 minute. 1 to 2 minutes. God damn it. Ah! Panic. Okay. We're here. We're streaming in A. I'm tired. It is 3 AM at my time zone, but that doesn't matter right now. Because we need to get into the tournament room. I don't have any game sound. Huh. Yeah, I don't have any game sound right now. That's bad. Oh, now it's back. Alright, great. Making sure this is using the correct microphone. Great, alright. So we're following the Moon Monkeys. Logo right here. That is. And yeah. Hectic. We're going to the table and everything after this match. Because I need time for I plan to do that before stream. Well, rip, I guess. So yeah, hey everyone who's watching or who's rewatching. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, we have Triple T22, Double 140, Progetto, and Sheridan on Castilla versus E3 E100 STB 1-1 Ice4 1 E5. Was there a second? There is. No, there's actually 2 Ice4s. So very medium lineup here on the side of And TC 100, we're just gonna say TC. With less of an aggressive medium lineup. Our game is a bit loud. I will turn it down after. Can we do it now? Alright, so we're seeing here roll out. Red team. North spawn going towards A, except for Tuni here, who is passively spotting. He did see one already, and it gets spotted in return. Whilst we have TC here, rolling up onto the C and B area here. We've seen early cap from them, and has not taken A here. They've rather swarmed the hill and are now making their way down, assuming looking for a flanking maneuver here. And we have DDT, sorry, who's falling back now. He has been spotted here, so he doesn't want to get cornered. And Tuni here just holding this one corner. Does find the STB. And puts off the first bit of damage here, whilst we have pushing through the spawn of the blue team here. And the Sheridan has found E3 here. The Flying Dutchman has missed his opening though. Was not able to put in the shot. A has now finally been capped by DDT after falling back. Failed a cheap pen here on that E3 track shot. And he's now gonna get overrun by mediums. And a good start of focus fire by taking out that TD early. Now focusing their attention on the Ice Force. We also have a small 2v2 over there with actually winning that fight, getting that STB out early. DDT now gonna help out Tani on that 1-2-1. And they are succeeding. And full medium actually working on this very passive campy-esque map. Usually not liked by many. So we'll see how the second game goes, because this is pretty much decided at this point. And over here, even the next 2 kills. Tani here is still alive. with 20 hit points. Did he get a ricochet? He did indeed on his upper plate. Right. Alright. Managed to survive due to RNG and 7-0 here by MM. Very strong start of the Moon Monkeys. Pretty good damage spread here, apart from DDT, who was mostly there to just spot and then fall back after. For those wondering, I was fixing my microphone. It did not give out any sound, so apologies for that. It should be. Alright, so Stila now. Swapped spawns. We see a lineup change here from TC, now bringing Amex M4. First time I'm seeing this in tournaments, I think. We have a 140, one Progetto, a 113. We're bringing back the E3, it seems. TC definitely going way more mobile than before. M60? Alright. 1-1 stays. Progetto. The 113 is new. 100 stays. That is a rather interesting lineup, I would say. We have the Moon Monkeys, as their team name says. And I'm just gonna say MM and Moon Monkeys. I'm gonna switch between those. Double batch set here, 140, 2 T22s, a 121, and a Progetto here going full medium. Very interesting lineup, way more mobile than what we've seen on EU, other than from that one Desert Sands round. We saw EG going full medium and then with full batch it, I think. Alright. I'm commentating at 3 AM and drives. Shush. Alright. So we have about a 2000 HP advantage here for TC. Let's see what that will help them, or if the DPM massacre that is about to happen here by MM will make a difference. We have Tony here in a bad chat together with let's just say Electro. That's gonna be easy. Have a mid climb here by the Progetto, followed by both T22s and that 140. Much of a lineup change. It's too bad chance, being very aggressive on the C hill. And TC's AMX actually already spotted here by those. Actually don't know what spotted them, but they are gonna take the BC cap here. Very aggressively. A has been capped on the other hand by TC. And very aggressive here. Completely changing the way Stila is usually played, which is very reserved, very careful. There's also a second AMX that has now been swapped in to the lineup here. Seem to have missed that early. And RGK here. Let's be careful, hits the cupola of the AMX and is able to avoid the shot that was returning. NMM here now with a hit point lead and basically having TC cornered here. That E100 in a whole load of trouble with two batch hits on the side. It's gonna absolutely get unloaded on here. It's one more. It's another. An Electro. Can he put in his third? Yes, he can. E100 here basically already dealt with. Uber has to be a bit careful. He is low on hit points and TC starting to push on the B cap here, but RGK making the right move, completely abandoning it. He's the only one here. Everyone else is approaching the hill here, and those mediums. Uber, he has to be careful. He's down to a one shot. Whilst the Progetto falls. Electro here trying to shield a little bit. And this game is pretty much over here. RGK just side-hugging the Dutchman. Enemy team not seeming too pleasant about this game. Now with the last two tanks. Both still were on full hit points, showing the great focus fire that MM has used here. Not starting to shoot someone until game is over. I haven't quite followed the chat there, so I'm not quite sure what they were talking about. But I guess hello to the teams as well. And that is the game. Full medium here. Damn. Can't believe that they changed the Stila meta entirely with just mobile tank. I'm not sure if this would work on EU or if this is just an NA thing due to the different meta, which is why I'm streaming NA for those wondering. This is entirely out of my time zone. Not really done anything with NA, but because of exactly that, my lack of knowledge of the NA meta, as we saw during the Blitz Cup, where I commentated on NA, or not commentated, that was actually just analyzing. I didn't have quite a clue on what NA does, so that's why we're here. The stream delay is a normal 5 minutes due to tournament regulations and to allow no stream sniping happening. Alright, now let's get to the actual part of the stream. So, let's pull this over here. Alright. The assistant. There we go. I can't really zoom in, unfortunately, so we'll have to make it just with this. We have MM down here, where my cursor is, just having beaten TC. Moving on to the quarters here. And all of MM's games will be streamed as long as they are still in. Of course, if they drop out here, that will be the end of the stream. If they go all the way, we'll see that. We also have two other streams, which are Pincer over here, which is streamed by Fishy, if you want to check that out. And Group 5 Apex here is streamed by Wild Ones Helper Jack, if you are interested. And that's basically it for the other streams. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Just a quick reminder. I love feedback, so if you have anything for me, or if I pronounce a name wrong, please let me know, because this is not intentional. My game sound is too quiet. Oh, whatever. We're gonna live with it. So we have the moon monkeys here. Let's see. So let's see how I'm gonna call you guys. Booba, WDR, or do I just 1500? I'll figure something out. That should be fine. DDT, Electro, RGK, Taylor Swift, #1 fan. All right. AD Ton. Ah. I'm not sure about this name. So I'm just gonna call you the P-Man. And then Ghost Slayer, or whatever tank he's doing. Where's my sound gone again? What is going on with this game? Where's my sound go? Hello? I don't have any sound. Let me just stop the desktop audio and check on you. Oh, I think my headset might be. I have very quiet sound. Damn! That is not great. Maybe the cable not quite correct? Let me just check. Technical issues here with the headset. Feels bad. As long as the sound for you guys is normal, that should be fine, I guess. Even if I don't hear it, you should still be able to, I think? I don't know. I hope at least. If not, then we'll have to go through it without any sound somehow. We're just gonna have to live with my voice only. I feel sorry for you guys. But now that we have no games to show, we'll be showing replays. And those are from my Discord server, so if you have any, feel free to join it and send them into tour replays. At best with a timestamp of how long the match is lasting, so that I roughly know when to choose you. So we really... What's up with my sound? I hear it, but it's very quiet. For you, it's too loud. Let me just filter it. Oh no, wait, no. The game sound seems very loud on stream. I'm just playing around with my cable. It has curled up a bit. So... Can you hear it on one ear now? Oh god, is my headset broken? Oh no, this is awkward. Ah, please don't tell me my headset's broken. Ah, please, no. Oh, please, no. Not my headset, man. I only hear it in one ear. Communist, I would appreciate it if you were to not hate on any team. You can cheer for your favorite team, but I would wish it if you would. Don't do it. If you just would not. You know, I want to be fair to each and every team here. God damn it, man. I think my headset... Oh! My normal sound is back. I fixed it somehow. Hey! Alright. Let's focus on this game a bit. We have Darky and the Chieftain on Faust. Why did he try that? But it seems that we got some from PC here. Hello guys. Maybe if you watch the games back, you'll find some pointers to improve. If any of you are watching them. What I would maybe focus on is probably a lineup more suited for the map. You have very heavy, but didn't really use it properly. You got outbled, basically. And how do I put this? Get the mouse off screen. And basically what happened is that you bled too much. And definitely the focus fire wasn't on point. As well as you didn't really have any map control, which allowed for MM to be so dominant. You're watching little pointer. But hey, not everyone can be good right off the bat. But yeah, we're gonna be showing replays during the time that there's no matches, because I only have a tier 4 on this account, so don't expect me to play. I am also too tired to play, so that's not gonna happen. Alright, come on, don't be greedy, just achieve it yourself. There we go. GG. 6 kills and achievement, 6k damage. Well played. 1700 basic speed, that's quite nice. Alright, what do we show next? Let's mark this as done. T71 replay from GC. There's a lot of them. Alright, before we do that, let's maybe check what the next map is and when exactly this match. So we are playing against Carry next. Well, not we, but MM will be. Seem to be a good team. just looking at stats alone. I've beaten their opponent 2-0. And we will play Neville Frontier and Alpenstadt as a tiebreaker. And I forgot to check the time. We can just check that here. 32. So we got another 14 minutes. Sure. That will leave me to show 2 replays. Should be good enough. And yeah. Yamato Harbor. High tier game. Only 2 tier 7s though. This is some nice matchmaking. Heavy and light is better than light TD combo. Especially because heavy has just so much more hit points than a light tank, than a tank destroyer. Yeah, let's see what GC is able to do here. Again, I haven't, or not again, but just as a point to throw out there, I haven't seen any of these games. These are first time viewings, in a sense, so that you get a genuine reaction out of it. So yeah. I think that's pretty much all of the info out of the way. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, but remember that there is a 5-minute delay on the stream. So, shots. I'll not be able to answer them instantly. But I will get to it, I promise. Alrighty then. 71 here. Oh, he's spotted. I just got spotted. It was a pretty quick reaction shot from what I assume to be the 6. Because he's not spotted yet. Could have been the LTTB as well, but I don't know. I genuinely don't. Ah, he misses that. It's unfortunate. Alright. Also, if you're wondering, the logo on screen is from the clan. Got it from the Discord. I was able to get in contact. So, if any other NA players are watching and I end up getting your team, I'll probably be on the hunt to get your clan logo if you have one. Because I'd just like to easily show which team I'm following, and I think with a logo on screen that will be easiest. I don't have a specific team set, so that I can get the most out of my NA experience. So, even if we follow MM now, we might not follow them tomorrow. I don't know how Wargaming will decide that. On to the topic of tournaments though, actually. Whilst we're just watching this game unfold. You need to be in the top 4 of your group in order to advance. Means you just need to go to the semi, and then you don't even have to win. Of course you want to win at least, so that you can get more cups or however they scored this season, so that your placement is higher. So, you know, always try to win, of course, but once you get to the semis, you'll be good to go for tomorrow. He has one VK left in his team. That's not penning. Come on, GC, you know that. That's the heat on the side of a Churchill, angled, and the Churchill side is tracks only, so what's that? Get some good rest later. Thanks, Winterfox. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that bounce. Instant reload, that's a good choice. The VK behind him still alive? What is he doing, actually? He's giving cover fire, I guess. He's still alive, so good enough, right? And one more. Ah, oh, that is nasty if you get an Amarak damage. Yeah, capping as well. It's only heavies though, and tier 6 only, so that's good. Oh wow, the timing though. He killed him just before he died, so GC was in a 1v3. Let's see if he can win this here. There's 2 tanks left. Already on 4 kills. And on 3k damage, so gets to win this one. That will be a great result. There's the KV-1S. He is a one-shot. Snaps that in. And now it's all about that M6, and wherever he chooses to go, I don't remember his hit points. Ah, there he is. A one-shot. Yeah, right into GG. Yeah, Winter Fox, I will be fine, don't worry. I'll just have to hope I get to sleep quick enough. Nice ace here from GC. 1200 base. Nice carries. So we are definitely within room of another replay. And it's another T71 replay, and it is again from GC, so let's get those out of the way. Want to have your replays featured in one of my tournament streams, then send them to Discord. Link to that is in the description. But yeah, we'll get to the next match in about 8 minutes, so after this replay we'll be sure to get one for you guys. But let's enjoy this one here on Port Bay, this time in a low tier match. Lineup seems alright. There's a 1390 then, and there's a lot of autoloaders on the enemy team. That's 4 in fact. Jesus Christ. Depending on how you look at it, that could be really good or really bad. 2 good shots in there. Early shots at least. Pantera's taking some beating from the Cheery. Could relocate here, I think, by GC. Don't want to stay in that corner, especially if you don't have proper support slash backup. And when there's 2 tanks and you got only yourself. Especially with a tank like the T71, which has quite the cupola if you look at it. This tank is tiny, but the cupola makes it awkward to hide sometimes. So it's definitely a good decision to relocate now. It's one in. Can you get the second? That was very aggressive done. See if we can react to that. Oh, he does get out of the way. The 2 French autoloaders aren't doing too much. Oh, never mind. The AMX was just clipping. Because they weren't spotted, so I thought they were currently just, you know, holding back or something. I guess they were reloading slash already shooting, so my mistake there. Aki getting attacked, he should definitely put his clip in there. Currently not looking too great, it's 0-2. Now 1-2. I am indeed German, yes. What brought you to it? Is it the accent? Probably. Unless you just heard it somewhere. I don't know. I don't care, but yes, I'm German, indeed. It is in fact the It is in fact the residence of my home, Germany. Ah, taking that shot. That was gnarly. Didn't want to take that. Alright. We got 2 kills to our name here. Can you get a third? Yes, we can. Also, like, I want to mention this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time he's finished shooting someone, he instantly reloads. I recommend you guys, if you don't do this or maybe aren't too well with your autoloaders yet, do the same. If you know that you're not going to be fighting or you only have 1 shell left and don't want to really risk losing more hit points for 1 extra shot, or you're just relocating, which also is a possibility, just reload. Just hit that C button on your keyboard, or if you're playing on touch, just hit the ammo type again that you're currently loading. So let's say he has APCR loaded, he has 1 shell, and you press the APCR again. Because some people don't know that, so it's always good to mention that. And now it's a hunt for the hit points of that 1390. Oh. Man, his tank is quite flung around here. The T71 doesn't weigh a lot. Could be less than 10 tons? I'm not sure about it, but definitely could be the case. Oh. straight into the engine. 28k damage already. If we can get some more. Not having the best RNG right now. Loading achievement. Oh. Double tap there from 252U and Dracula. And he gets the kill. And that is a GG. 4 kills here in the T-71. Very nice play. And he gets himself the mark this as used. Alright. Next room. Oh, I for a second I thought the match had already begun. Oh, I was scared. Whew. Okay, that was scary. Alright, Neville Frontier. A map that is quite differently played across the servers, I've noticed. So I'm interested to see what an A does here. We have MM with 1 Vickers, double IS4, double E5, a VK, and a single 50B. What could that mean? Is a lineup suited for both sides? But if I were to assume, I'm probably guessing this is a play for C, with either the 50B up top to cover from above, Vickers potentially making a play towards A / spotting it, E5 / IS4 potentially to C itself, and then the VK maybe between the rocks. It's just speculations, of course. I don't know their strategy. It's just, you know. But the enemy side carry here a lot more of a easy to dissect line with triple E5, triple IS4, and a mouse. I know where that mouse will be, and that will, I'm 90% sure, go to B. The E5's probably near C, unless this is a play over A. But that would mean that the E5s take A, because they are the quickest. And then the IS4s maybe push via the middle with the mouse, who goes into B. I don't know, it's an interesting lineup on both sides here. I definitely like the VK pick. It's a tank not used very often, but definitely can work. We have seen it before in maps like Dynasty's Pearl. When you see a lot of German heavies like the E100 or the mouse itself. VK is sometimes one of those, not often. You do see it. So let's see what the Moon Monkeys can do with it, or WDR here itself. Looking forward to it. Can you speak? Yeah, even though I am German, I prefer speaking English. I don't know. I don't like German so much. So my channel's English. Alright then, so it's time for an A to show me what you got on Ever Frontier. We have 3 players and we haven't before. These were all last game, I think. So we got in Ghost, Taylor, and AT. Doesn't matter, I think. Guess what more matters are the tanks. Will be interesting. Especially that Vickers will be a vital role here in this lineup. And the 50B. Usually if you use a single 50B and not double, like you usually use autoloaders or triple even, they have a specific purpose. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that purpose is in their strategy specifically. Or if Carry can throw a Hail Mary and throw off their strategy. Who knows? I don't. Let's find out in our first game. Now, of course, in terms of hit points, Carry here will have a huge advantage. Hey guys. I don't know if you're gonna be famous. You gotta win the tournament first, mate. So yeah, as I said, there's quite the HP difference here of 1,000. Let's say roughly 1,300. See an early spot here by Booba. And as expected, great blind shot. Really well done. We see the e5 is going to A, one e5 going to B, and we see the mouse already approaching. And there's the 50. And that is an interesting choice of location. It's pretty much screwed if you send a tank here. Especially if they play on the side, because he can't get away. Because you're now very low. AD here taking a shot. Not going too well their start. You're already lacking hit point advantage here, going even lower. And as I expected, here playing from the C side. And the mouse now in B. They will try to focus. Did they just both miss? That's rather unfortunate. Black Magic here will try to hold them off for sure. And AD here going forward. But by here losing even more hit points, he has to be careful. Doesn't have a lot of it left. And the 50B actually managed to escape here with WDR covering this rock here. A great tank to hold the VK. Already lost the first E5 here on the side of carry. They still have the hit points advantage. Magic here has been seen as well. It's getting shot at. Slowly falling back. And look at these, so many mini crossfires here. You got Ghost Slayer onto Hawks and Tani here. You got D-Brass who was shooting in. You got Black Magic who was shooting in, but also Booba who was shooting him. Then you have those two tanks up top that are shooting downwards. You have the VK shooting into the side. There's so many mini angles here. Really micro 1v1s and such. There goes the mouse, and slowly but surely is taking their ground here. Now with quite the HP advantage and point advantage here, due to having two extra guns. They're being quite aggressive. Magic here. Trying to fight that Vickers. Whilst the next E5 leaves the ground. 50B here being very careful, as he should be. Doesn't quite want to peek, even though the Icefaller has already shot. Seek to fire here. But it's a very careful play, of course. There's no need to risk anything. Gets the one Icefaller there. Black Magic is out. And might get Stoner here. Let's see. Nope. AD's stealing that one away. And it doesn't seem like Carry were able to really stick to their strategy, because the start of them was really well done. Getting a good amount of ground, got 2 caps, or well, attempted to get 2. And they punished here quite hard with a lot of shots that they were able to put in, getting quite the hit points advantage, but they gave that up really quickly. Here getting ground, especially here in the middle, which was really important. Getting that 50B out of there with the help of the VK. Dragging the Vickers away, which is now still alive. And keeping those low HP tanks especially is very, very useful. And that basically won them the game. GG here. And well played. Oh, nasty kill by that VK. He just barely saw the top of that E5. Wow. Well played. It was a great game. Good game to watch, definitely. Alrighty then. And it is time for a lineup change, I assume. Luca, because it's a tournament. And it's free for me. I could have done Asia, but I've done Asia before. And I assumed we were going to have enough commentators there. And because I haven't seen a lot of NA, and I didn't really want to watch other streams, I thought, I stream myself. I can do that. I can get experience firsthand, so that's what we're doing. Seeing the NA meta myself, how they play, you know, compared to other servers, and, you know, just getting to see some great games. That's what we're here for. Yeah, we see a Kranwagen now, and that VK again, Taylor, switching from a 50 to a VK. That is quite the change in tank there. From a lightly armored heavy autoloader to a heavily armored slow beast with big alpha. Quite the change. 3 IS-4s though. 1 E5 with Electro. Not a lot of DPM on this team. If the E5 and Vickers fall, this could prove very detrimental here to MM. If they fall early, that is. But it seems that Carry does not like to change their lineup, so we will be sticking with triple E5, double IS-4 and 1 mouse. And match point here so far for the Moon Monkeys. So let's see what they can do in this match. I hope they have a backup strategy, because choosing the same lineup again, sometimes it works to throw off your opponent by pretending to have a different strat and just doing the exact same, but I hope that's what's actually gonna happen. They have a different strategy. But let's see. Gonna see Booba here doing that passive scout again. It's in the way of Electro here. Oh, he does see that E5. That is a really good spot. He this time dodges the blind shots, finds both the other 2 heavies accompanying here, and gets that E5 spot. It's good. Wait, no, that was 18. Look at that positioning. They were doing the exact same, but this time MM is prepared, and look at this IS-4. Hold down, completely covered. Can't get shot from above unless they absolutely push down on him. Which they do. And they push. But look at that, the E5 already gone. I might have been an Amarek, I actually didn't catch that one. But look at that, MM here, Electro, Tunny, and P-Man pushing straight onto that mouse of Hawks. AD is gonna go down, but he's a distraction. Taylor here as well. Hopefully going to be putting in a big shot here into the side. And puts one onto Glong here, and look at that HP, 3000 difference. And Carry does not have a second strategy here, and that's what really bite them. Because MM was prepared, and I think man of this match was definitely AD here. Biting out, or baiting out basically 6 tanks here. Or let's say 5. With those 2 IS-4s, the IS-4 from above and the tanks from behind. He was a crucial player here, and he spotted that early, especially with the Vickers there. And now this is just a matter of focus fire here. Shutting down this game, and well played here, really well played by MM. And Carry just not quite having an answer. But at least we see some nice sportsmanship in the chat. I like seeing those. Sunny here still trying to shield. Game's over, but he's still doing it. How nice. Rip. Alright, GG. Well played. As they win the game. Really well done. I really like this game. That was well done. Especially AD. He didn't do a whole lot here, but I think he did really well this match. And especially Booba as well. That quick spot, and as well catching that first E5. Wow, that was a swat. And oh, I think he got Amaranth, right? Nah, he did receive 7 hits. Maybe he just got really focused down. Actually can't tell because, well, yeah, can't rewatch a game when you are set as spectator. Unfortunately, that does not work. So, I'll have to live with that. I take friend requests. Oh, I gladly take those. But yeah, great games here so far. Let's have a look at the brackets of the other groups. Let's turn this on. Let's maybe have a look at the others. I don't really know most of those clans, so ignore what I say. So we have CPG here playing against R. Basically all of these teams that are now in the semis are through for tomorrow. So we'll see those. We have Pramo, and I'm not reading this out. I ain't doing that. We have Group 2, which we are following here with MM playing against Napsu. And this game here is still going on, and GG already through. In Group 3 we got these clan tags, STD, Purple here, and Sigma still playing. And then we got Rival, and I think this is Void. Group 4 has Hated through Pincer and Purple. And now we got these two here still fighting for that last spot in Group 4. And Group 5 we have Apex through already. And we have 2 quarters here still going on, and Gosu already. Alright. Interesting. Let's turn this one on. Low BMD. Only Fujit and Jack. Well, I guess it's too late for me to sign up for it. Also, doing 3 streams a day is gonna be exhausting, so no thank you, but I would love to, Luca. I'd love to. Anyway, let's get on. So, but before we do that, let's check the next game, which will be at 4 past, so in 20 minutes exactly, on Faust and Rockfield. Oh, Faust is an interesting. Oh, yes, it is. Alright, let's take this replay. Chieftain 1. Good night, Senka. Bobby, make it good so right? So yeah, if any of you would like to share your replays as well, though I can't confirm to show them in this stream, because there's already a lot on my server. Feel free to send them in anyway. I will show them throughout all the winter season, because we got a lot of streams coming. We are now having the 2nd out of 36. And this is just to prove your skills streams, guys. This is not even the end phase, which is going to be even more. 36 streams for 2 servers. In total, of course. So, a lot of streaming content. A lot of tournament matches ahead. I hope you guys are excited. As we now watch DC here. Hopefully dominating. Normandy in the middle there. It's Chieftain. Oh. What a nasty track shot. How did he even do that? That is illegal, dude. Do that. A full assault. He did nothing wrong. To be there, a bit out of place. And with a bit, I mean, why are you there? His enemy team is being very aggressive and very passive at the same time with those guys back there, and his other side getting pushed very hard, only having that Batcher there holding. So he really needs to start either turning around or winning the other side. Either of which is not a pleasant thing to do, because there's a lot of hit points to choose. Lost their Batcher now. Good thing here is to relocate for now. Getting out of harm's way. That 704 is gonna have a huge trouble in his location. He gets spotted by any of those heavy tanks. This is a good position, I think. I've never played this before because I never had to. But let's see what GC makes use of. 20 there into the ground. His Batchat not very happy about him dying first. Well, that's how it be, you know. Just someone has to die first. Had to be him. Well, not had to, but you know, Someone had to be it. And it ended up being. That's what I meant. Why'd I cheat at E100 over there? That guy. I would have hashed his track there. Because there's no point in shooting the other guy if that guy's still alive. As a one-shot. Even if he is a one-shot, he's still gonna be able to fire. I mean, GC, come on, kill this guy already, please. Ah, he's not killing him! What are you doing? Man. Oh, he could have been dead. The S-Conk wasted 1200 HP for that now. There's no justification at all. Damn, man, how dare he, right? How dare he let that S-Conk waste HP. That fire, though. Alright, I take everything back. This is a 2v5. Maybe he had this all planned out. Who knows? Because I don't. 100 misses a shot. He only has a Yak Tiger with him. All recampers. What is that? What is a recamper? Is that someone who was aggressive and then decided to camp again? What do you guys think? What do you guys think is a recamper? Let me know in the chat if you have any idea, because I don't. I honestly don't know. There's that one shot. Yak Tiger's still very, very healthy. All of the other three were all very far behind. There's that. Getting cover. Ow, those hit so much. He gets that clear, nice. Now a 2v2. A 2v5. Oh, that shot hurts. All one shot now. Apart from that Yak Tiger. Let's see. And get that 54. He's worried about the waffle and for good reason. I think the Yak Tiger is the one that needs to approach him now. Checking where you got pen. Yak Tiger is a 2-shot if the waffle hits him and then the 54, so I guess that's why he doesn't want to move yet. Oh, there he is. Expect to take ambush. Good luck down there on that angle. Yak Tiger has missed. Oh, come on, don't be greedy. Just fight for it. Just get it yourself, man. It's a stock 54. And GG. 5 kills. 7.6k damage. That is a great game. Or 7.8k. Now this is what I call a game. 2100 base experience. That's a crazy amount. That is super high, dude. My god. And that means we have time for another game. And now it's finally time for not GC to shine. And this time it's King Dread with his T92 E1. Interesting tank choice. On Castilla here. Let's see what it can do. Let's see. He has a stock standard B in his team. Nothing you want to see. But who knows? Maybe he's the best player in the world. You never know. Little bit of ramming here to start. Don't think he has the speed to make that climb. Oh my god. What? I guess acceleration is more important than speed at that part. Totally snap. Never mind, he did snap. Ah, he dropped down. No. Gave up a very good position there. More or less on accident, I assume. Gonna go back up. Yeah. I didn't expect him to hit that. The E1 is not the most accurate of tanks. If you don't know yet, which is surprising, because why don't you know that? Want standard B? Yeah, there we go. It's one into the lower plate. Oh, I thought he's gonna die there. Jumping down that. And you just took 500, so one of the TDs is probably... Yep, he's spotted. Wait, that means both are over. 95 and the 268, because he took 2 500 shells, unless the Kampfpanzer is somewhere on this flank. Which could be the case. Don't know that yet. Although he would be spotted by now. Yeah, he's over there, that wasn't. So the standard did in fact take both TD shots. One has to die first. I mean, it's true, isn't it? Someone has to be the first blood.
Not even a scratch.
Even if you're not happy that you're the first, someone had to. Ah, stop zooming in and out already.
Another one like that will take him down.
That was juicy though. That was a nice shot. This team is being rather passive. It's what a lot of people don't like about this map, me included. It's a very, very passive map. Very sluggish
Penetration.
shot. Alright. Let's see. Can you get a shot out? He's a 2-shot now for that tank destroyer, so he has to be careful. Oh. Nice. Nice shot down on that one. That was an important kill. 268 is dangerous, even if you leave him on a 1-shot, because that thing can bounce stuff. So, you know, you want to get that out as quick as you can. And that's what King Drake did. Now looking for his next target here. Can you finally get that guy? No. Not yet. Gets the IS-8 instead. He wants this 113 since the start of the game already. And he got denied. And you get the Kampfpanzer. Aims for it. Rolls quite a bit there. 480. Not a roll you want to see with 560 alpha damage. You know, I wouldn't be happy. But the T95, has he even been spotted yet? I do not believe he has been. And now we know why. 1v4 situation for that Yak Tiger. Can he do it? He gets one. E75 is a 1-shot. Ah, but the WZ isn't. Rip. Oh, it doesn't spot him. What? Ah, there he is. Trying to run. Track shot. Come on. Don't be like that, Dread. Come on. It's not. And you get the kill though. Fantastico. Both shot. Aim. Oh. Oh, he missed there for a second. Because his aim circle did go up. You sometimes have that when you hit sudden bumps in the map. So we don't miss because of such things like that. But a great game here. Very careful play. But also a bit reckless sometimes. But you did get 6k damage for a reason, so well played on your end. And we should be getting our match fairly soon now. 6 minutes here. Should get that room invite in no time. Of the Moon Monkeys. Wonder where that name comes from. Let me actually check. What is their clan name? Is it also Moonlight? Is it? No, it's Moon Men. Well, close enough, right? Ah, too broke for that. Sadly, I cannot pay for entry. 43 players though. It's a lot of people. I'm envious of this background I want. Let's wait for the room invite to appear. In front of our eye. Stare together. Alright, so it was this is the semis, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the semis. Versus Nubs. Let's see how their matches went. Oh wow. Okay. That is a lot of blue. Wait, weren't you GMA before? I think I remember you. So this one, but I could be just seeing it as the room invite. Ah, we're first. Achievement unlocked. First to a room. Not like we camped it. Alright. So no one here, huh? Ah, there we go. I thought my room was bugged for a second. I was a bit scared, honestly. Just a tiny little bit. But luckily it won't have. Ups here already completed with their lineup. As we go on Faust. Ah, is that cold? Alright. So we have two Kranwagens, and I mean, basically those are the three things you can expect on this map. Kranwagen. Wait. Yeah, I did say you're correct. Kranwagen, E5, and IS4. Those are the main three tanks we're gonna see. Possibly some T-22s if they play over the medium side. Don't think we're gonna see any of the German heavies here. Because you're from, I think, Steel Hunter. Let's see what that. Oh, it is Steel Hunter. Ooh. I'm a master of names. No, I'm not. God, what are these names, God? Come on. I sometimes feel like these names are just made to annoy the commentators. Some of them at least. None of the moon monkeys. Other guys alright. They fall asleep. Something happened to them. What's going on? Are you okay? Are they okay? They may be in a training room? Oh, I don't see them even. Oh, okay. Don't even have access to them on this account. Oof. What's happening? Oh, tell me. There's no one there. Look, there's me. There's me. There they are. Thank God. Thank the Lord. See a lot of IS4s here from Moon Monkey's side. Jesus Christus. That is a lot of Russian steel that they got there. That is. You're not gonna 5 IS4s, are you? No. No, they wouldn't do that. No. Why would you do that? Yeah, that's a bit better. But now the issue to this lineup is most of heavy IS4 lineups. If they kill the DPM tanks, they're screwed. Because the T-22 is the highest. If he dies early, they're screwed. The E5's next, they're screwed. Oh, I'm a bit worried. But let's see what the strategy includes here, using quad IS4 in their lineup. With double E5 and a T-22 meter. Whilst Naps here. Going with double Kranwagen. Triple IS4. 1 E5 and a Vickers. You might see that Vickers go A here. or to the A side. We might see him just spot, but he could also make some plays around B, but that could also just be the ice falls. There's a lot of things that both lineups could do here, so I'm looking forward to what they have to offer. Can't wait. I mean, I can't. I have to wait, right? Get the shift. Let's see what's going on. By the way, I like the logo. Just make it bigger for you guys for a second. I must appreciate good art. This is good art. Good one. How big was this now? I don't remember. It will be fine, right? Fine tuning. There we go. And let's lock it in. Good. There we go. Alright, focus on the stream. So, we're gonna go into our first game here on Faust. One of the only maps with 4 caps in Supremacy, don't count. So, caps are even more important here, especially getting it. Maybe they're gonna use the Vickers for that. I have seen that before, that the light tanks actually used to get a cap advantage. You don't often see, but you know, still viable option. And that is a bad spot for the Icefall to spawn. Unless they want to go there, of course, who knows. So let's see what both teams will do. We have similar HP here to start with, and we might actually see Steel Hunter. No, he's not going for... Oh, is he going? Oh, he is going for that C-cap. Oh, yeah. Ah, still too slow though, but... his position means he cannot get reset, which is another advantage. Whilst with other tanks like the Icefall, if you're not careful, you can get splashed to be reset, and this is what I mean here. Icefalls towards B is a play that you don't rarely see being used quite often these days. And the Moon Monkeys here have decided to put their focus onto this side here. Electro now capping A. Uba up top here and Keeney back there. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Is drawing himself back. Slight hit point losses here on either side. Button here very far forwards though. And also go in his Kranvang or her, I don't know, I don't judge. Now very far forward. Basically pushing the Moon Monkeys back here. And with Synergy there, looking to steal D under their nose, that should really well work out. Unless just E5s here can make it different. Have a look at the POV. Is he actually gonna steal it? Is he actually doing it? He does it. What a legend. Button here joins him now. As they now have 3 caps, this is huge advantage. But Raindrop here gets pummeled by 3 tanks, all alone there. Get some cross shots here from the Kranwagen. And that's what MM should be doing here, and they're doing a great job counter pushing. Getting out of this mess. Trying to focus the Kranwagen here, who's on lower hit points. Getting some really good taps so far. But Ad also very low here, down to a one-shot. Ah, crucial bounce there from DDT. Let's see if it will hurt them later. And Naps here has lost 2 tanks now, but they still have HP advantage. And Ghost Slayer here will go down as well. It's now a 5-on-5. Look at these 2 packs of tanks here together. Synergy that gets tracked, unfortunately. Genie from up top. Points advantage on the side of Naps so far. But the hit points are still back to back here. Focus on Electro here, and with those Kranwagens, that clip potential. That might be the deciding factor here, and the Vickers still alive with that DPM as well. But also the Moon Monkeys still have their DPM tank with the T-22 here. Of Bubba. And it's looking more and more against their favor here. It's a 5-on-3 now. WDR here. He would need some help from the T-22, but there's not a lot he can do. Tries to get that Kranwagen, and a good first game from Naps here. Winning themselves the match point over the Moon Monkeys. Really well played, really good rotations from both teams. But in the end, the focus fire from Naps a bit better. And also that cap steal under their nose, that was huge, really well played. I especially liked the counter push that Moon Monkeys attempted here. But as I said, if you don't have the DPM, you're gonna struggle later. And even if the Kranwagens don't have DPM, they have that initial burst, which is way more important. So they were able to use that and basically won them the game. Really well played on both sides. I did like that a lot. Suban, don't question it. I'm still awake. Alright. My eyes are sore, but I gotta keep pushing, powering through. Regardless, we have a tank change here. Rabbit in an E100 now. Synergy and Keeney have been moved out. Ryan is now in as well. I don't actually remember what got switched out for. But we don't have, oh, it's a secondary Kranwagen. I only have one now. But that E100 that is gonna hit hard. We have an additional E5 on the side of Moonlight. I think nope. Oh wait, that's the still same lineup. Same lineup here. And basically the same on Naps as well, just switching an E100 with a Kranwagen. Let's see what difference that will make. And how that will affect each other's gameplay. Now go on to the second game of Faust. Looking forward to see if Moon Monkey can turn it around here. Or if Naps will just snag that victory. Whilst they can. On Faust. Hit points again, barely the same. Not a huge difference. Although I do think in the initial damage output, Naps here has an advantage. Because in the early game, alpha damage as well as clip potential is way more important in finishing off the first 1 or 2 targets. Because if you focus fire with 7 people, EPM is not important. What's important is how much damage you deal initially, and tanks that have clips will do a whole lot more than an E5 for example, and an E100 which just has a bigger alpha damage will also hurt a lot. So definitely a strategy worth using. Can pull it off, that is. Button here now in the A cap. Has to retreat though. Not gonna be able to cap it, and Moon Monkey's here. Very present in the west of this map. Usually not very used a lot in tournaments. Especially in the higher skilled one. We're gonna see double E5 here versus double IS-4. Arguably the IS-4s have the advantage here with a stronger turret. So let's see. Will be coming out on top here. Moon Monkeys has an extra IS-4 joining them. But also Naps here has one more. With Button. Now it's all on the focus fire, but the E5s have more DPM. If they can bring in their shells and that reactive armor, that will definitely be useful here. But there's an extra E5 coming. It's a 3-on-4 now. And Naps here really gonna take that advantage, focusing on Tani. And it's really working out for them. They're gonna get that first initial kill, but range drop as well is very low. WDR here bounces the kill shot though. This is very important. Bean Man gets it, and the rest of the Moon Monkeys here now joining the fight, whilst Naps ganging up on Ghost Slayer. And Naps here with a really good advantage right now. And look at this shielding here from the Kranwagen. Avoiding Ghost Slayer of any joining the fight. Button goes down. But so does the E5s up top. And it is still close. But gun advantage here for Naps. T22 here would need to stay alive, but is getting focused on here by the Vickers. And Radium here will not quite take him out. So it has to be the Vickers. Focus now here on the ice for bounce from the Kranwagen. The 100 here. Trying to help out. But yeah, this game seems to be completely in Naps' hand. It seems they will win themselves the match here and go to the finals. Moon Monkeys not quite able to pull it off here. Just being basically out-focused by it, I think. And the initial push that they made here was really, really good. But just not really able to respond. And yeah. Crushing defeat here for the Moon Monkeys, but we still have that match for third place coming. So don't leave just yet. As we're gonna have hopefully some more great games coming up. So far I've been enjoying these matches that we were able to see. And yeah. Radium here blocking that shot of the Vickers just to clear him himself. A bit greedy there. But he gets a victory here for Naps. And that E100 here did prove out to work, as I said. Alpha damage and clip in a push is more important, especially if you can do the damage. So very well played here to Naps. Commiserations to the Moon Monkeys, but there's no time to talk because we go straight into the match of third place on Dynasty's Pearl here. I guess Revenge. Oh, I would say that. Plant Tag? Could be wrong. But let's just say Nemesis. Versus the Moon Monkeys here. Dynasty's Pearl. A map usually favoring a lot of Germans. So let's see some B plays with Mousy. We see a Jägeroo here from Tani. That is very interesting. Also have two Mouses from Nemesis. And a lot of Russian steel in between that. One Kranwagen here as well on the side of Moon. Is Nemesis gonna go full heavy tanks? Are they gonna do that? They aren't, are they? No, there's no. There's no way they just take 7 really low DPM heavy tanks in. Oh my god, they actually do that. Wow. I didn't expect that. Both Mouse and IS4 not known for good DPM. So if Moon Monkeys can has better focus fire here, I think they're gonna be in loads of trouble. Interesting lineup though from them. Talking about them. 3 IS4s, pretty fine. Normal, I guess. And then we have one Mouse, E100, only usually used with a mouse together on most maps. And then we have the Kranwagen and the 57 head. Maybe they've heard what I said. Clip and alpha damage is important if you push, I think. Which is why stuff like full batches can work. If you get 2 or 3 tanks out instantly, that works. That's fine, if you can get distance then. So, let's see what they're able to do with it here. I mean, they definitely need to make sure to penetrate their shots now. 4 IS4s and 3 Mouses. Even good plays do bounce on tanks like this. It sadly happens. I really know. I know how that feels. You know that you can pen them. You know where to pen them. But then you still don't pen. Because that's why those tags are chosen. Because not only do you need to know how to angle them, but RNG does help out. Which is why they are so widely used in tournaments. Especially the ice fall. So let's see what both sides will be able to accomplish here. We have seen moon monkeys this evening. We haven't seen Nemesis here. So let's maybe check out their streak here. But it seems they also got 2-0, because else they wouldn't have been. Yep. So they had a 2-0, a 2-1, and then it's 0-2. Damn. Good run. Now then, we're gonna stick with it. So, I wonder. I accept that. You can see a player switch maybe from Tommy here. Because Electro has the 57 selected. Maybe we just see a player switch. Nope. Oh no, we don't. Alright. Alrighty then. It seems to be that the lineups are now finalized. With me being unsure as to what to think of it. Because excuse me. I'm not quite sure. Especially with the mouse eyes for only line. I think if moon monkeys have good focus fire here, they should win. I think. Just from that alone, I think that they should be able to win this, because they have a massive, absolutely huge DPM advantage. So let's see if they can make it work. I'm interested. I am hype. Give me hype. Alright. So we have 20,000 hit points versus 19,000. 14 heavy tanks. And a small little tank star. On Dynasty's Pearl here. Let's see what we can get from these two opponents. I'm looking forward to it. Hey there, Fuji. How you? Yeah, this is the match for third place here. It is Dynasty's Pearl. Funny here. Got a bit stuck on that ridge, I believe. Wagon here has been spotted. No mouse B plays, it seems. Not quite, at least. We have the moon monkeys here making their way towards A. We have the usual corridor mouse here. Sometimes you see two of those. Usually it's one. And then here goes Slayer's position also. Very common. Counter those mouse positions. And Nemesis here being very aggressive in the park. But Team Red here still able to get that early cap. Good shot by the mouse here. And the Kranwagen as well. Some good early damage so far on both sides. And also that E100 here. An assassination position together with that 57. They are very deadly. If all of the damage hits, that's 1800 HP gone. And that within 4 seconds. That is... Moon Monkeys here still hold up with Imperium though, but Ghost Slayer just hitting those shells over and over again. Now RGK here holding that angle. But also the E100 here, Buba losing quite some hit points now. Has to be careful. Already down to 1500. Have advantage here for Team Red. Nemesis is relocating 2 of their IS-4s here. With Cole and Easy Peasy. Wanting to put some more pressure. And Booba has taken yet another shot here. This is not looking good for him right now. Keeps taking more damage. Not sure from whom, but really needs to be careful. Demon here. Trying to do some damage against Tiger. Oh, just manages to squeeze through here. Tani now making his way forward. And it seems that Nemesis here is initiating their push over B. Against Moon Monkeys with those IS-4s from the back and then the Mousy Imperium. Although he is very low already. And the first mouse already goes down here. With the Kranwagen, with the 57 heavy and that E100 there. But AD falls as well in the B cap. Hit points here are just way in favor for Moon Monkeys right now. 100 here still alive. Finally goes down, but Tani will be able to get that. One more IS-4 and the 57 is now on a reload. Focus is on Red Shadow here. Tani, he can just reload. Look at this. He's nowhere near any trouble of dying right now. And he's just gonna make sure his clip is ready to be pumped in here. I would actually go for an IS-4 even if the focus is on the mouse. With the autoloader you want to make sure to pin all of your shots. As he bounces 2 here against that mouse. Call over there also goes down, and look at that focus. Easy still on full hit points. Great focus here from Moon Monkeys. And a good way to start things off. On Dynasties, and that's what I mean. In a straight up brawl, if they can get an initial early kill, which they did on this mouse, the DPM advantage is just massive, even if they have HP, even if they have armor. You don't have DPM to fight back, it's over for you. So yeah, very well played here. That 57 heavy was a really good pick, and it really did the damage that you want a 57 to do. So well played. And yeah, AD got caught out first in the B cap. Someone, as we said earlier, someone has to die first. Ended up being him. So well played to both teams here in that first game. But I do not think full mouse and IS-4 is the way to go. Hey Radio, Kenny, Nelson and Kakashi as well. Hello. I don't have any keys for you guys. Wait, no, that's wrong. I do. Here, look, I have a key. Wait, key for you. You need to get it though. Are you ready for the hunt of the last key? Oh, this is not better. Come on, Nemesis. What is this? They just have 5 mouses, or was that 5 IS-4s, or was that? It was. They just added an extra IS-4 instead of a mouse. That's not gonna change anything. Come on, count that. Come on. See a Vickers now though. Booba does not want to play that E100 again, so Electra had to use it. And Booba here switching to a Vickers. No 57, else the lineup seems to be, I think, exactly the same. We have still that Kranwagen Mousy 100 combo. Tani here got moved out. A great job though in 57. And alright. Match point here for the Moon Monkeys. Let's see if Nemesis though will be able to pump out some heavy games, because they need to in order to get that first place now. Winning 2 in a row is their goal here. It's gonna be interesting, this one. I really don't see how Nemesis can change up their entire strategy and game plan with just switching one tank. But hey, maybe that one tank will make a difference. Don't know. We'll have to find out. So let's go with Booba here, as he does his early spot. He will find 6 tanks. Hey, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Exactly. It would have been very bad to shoot now. And now all 7 are spotted. Look at that information wall here. Ah, but the Vickers got caught out. Easy peasy as well though. Early C cap for Nemesis. DDT here not able to connect his shot. But he loses more hit points. He needs to be more careful. Great shot though by the Kranwagen. Need to be careful about that IS-4 over there. We have the usual German heavy clash in this road here. 100 bounces the second shot and it's focus time. We have RGK, Electro and Booba and the Vickers here all onto Red Shadow, and look at that hit points depleting. But Nemesis is counter pushing on the other flanks here, but look at their HP is going down. And that is why you want autoloaders / auto reloaders. The initial clip hits so hard. Blue basically dead at this point. Look at the HP difference. Even if they are pushing really strong here, all of the IS-4s, they just don't have the DPM to fight back. And that's what I've been talking about. Taylor here will go down probably. But look at all these shots that they have into the side. They're not even moving. 100 here as well. They did even cap the B just to make sure. But look at that HP difference. It's just not easy to get back. Imperium here still alive. They have a gun advantage now. But they're so down on hit points and DPM. I don't think there's a way for them to fight back here. RGK is gonna ignore that. Going to go for easy peasy here. And hit points are still really well spread out for the Moon Monkeys. Over here in the Vickers very easily realizing that he has to relocate. Helps out his team with the IS-4s here, one after each other. Gets Osama. There's Tiger Strike. He gets double tap. Bounces on the butt. But yeah, that's just how important it is to have DPM. You just go for armor or hit points even. It's not enough. You need to have a really solid combination of all things. Most things. Let's not say all, but most things. Like we have some alpha damage in the E100. We have some DPM with the Vickers and also mobility. The IS-4s and Mouses bring some armor and HP on the board, and the Kranwagen is just that initial burst that you need. It's a bit of everything that Moon Monkeys here was able to combine on Dynasty's Pearl to win the 3rd place on in a 2-0 fashion. And look at that, what I've been talking about. This flanking squad here of Mouse, Vickers, E100 did a supreme job cleaning up here. Whilst the other 3 down here might have not done as much damage, they were the distraction that these 3 up top needed in order to secure the victory. And that's just a fantastically played game. Of course, Nemesis here trying their best, not quite working out with that full heavy lineup there on Dynasties. And that is most of the games complete here. Of course, the finals will still be going, I believe, as they just barely started. Well, they haven't even started yet, in fact, as it is 36 that they start, and we will have Pramo here versus R. See if this one has been finished. No. Both here still playing. Group 2, we will have these 2 fight against each other. We just witnessed that one. Have what I believe to be, yep, it is Void. Gonna play against them here. And then Rival. This is them, they are also still playing their 3rd place match. Assuming then these go to tiebreaker. And with purple here, they have won their third place match. So we have an extra group. Excuse me. Astro here and Endeavor still playing. Alright. So if you want to see Apex play, you can watch Wild Ones Helper stream. We'll be following that. Pincer vs Hated will be streamed by Fishy. So feel free to watch those matches. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the stream. Just sitting here and waiting for the results will be more or less meaningless. So thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for the Moon Monkeys for getting me the logo fast and safe. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this coverage on the NA server, even though the start was a bit hectic with some technical struggles. Let's just call it that. I still enjoyed it, even though it is not my time. I am not on my highest. I hope you guys at least were able to get to see some good games. I definitely was with, you know, with a weird guy talking in the background. Ignore that. Ignore that, dude. Just watch some great games. And yeah, with that said, I will end off the stream here and send you guys to the other two. And I hope you enjoyed it and see you all again next time. Bye bye.